Welcome. This tutorial will teach you how to verify a car slot. First, load into Studio. Load a new base plate with nothing on it. Then go up here into View and turn on the toolbox. Right here you'll have a shop icon and models underneath. In the search bar, type whatever vehicle you want to drive. For example, I would like to have a Subaru Forester slot. So I type in Subaru Forester and look through what is available. If a model has free plus original in it and has a lot of upvotes, it is the best option for you. I will drag this into my game, and here we go. Now, back into the View tab, I will open up Render. Now, the limit for Tri, which is the amount of all the vertices, etc., in the slot, in Poland Driving Roleplay is 100,000. The Tri is displayed right here. In Draw Total, it's the first number in the parenthesis. So this slot has about 74,000 Tri, which is below 100,000, so it is okay. Next up we have FRM Blocks. This needs to be under 700. This slot has 134, so it is okay. Next, you will go into right here, Inventory, and My Plugins. You'll look for Road Defender Antivirus. Right here. You will click on it and install it. When done, you will go into Plugins and scan your game. If it has 0 viruses removed, that is good. The slot should not have any viruses. Now you will test the vehicle and see if it is roadworthy. To do that, you will play the play icon right here. You will press it and wait for your studio to load up. You are now in your game, and you may test your vehicle. This slot even has opening doors. You'll hop in, you have an engine start-stop button right here. So let me turn render off. Press that, close the door. I'm pressing W, but my slot doesn't want to go, even though it is in automatic first gear, and the engine is on. This is a common problem, so just press stop right here. And the reason this happens is because many slots spawn with the tires under the base plate, which makes them get stuck in the base plate. So go to Home, press Move, click on the slot, and pull it up by one of the green arrows, a bit up, so that there are no red lines underneath, or white, or any lines at all. So drag it up just a tiny bit above the base plate. Now the car should be unstuck, so go back to play. Now let's check if the car actually works. The car works. It drives fine. It has brakes. Now check if the vehicle is roadworthy. Check if it has lights. I'm pressing L, but there are no lights. However, there is a light button right here. So the car does have lights. They work perfectly fine. It also has brake lights, indicators, front and back, hazard lights, indicators on the other side, and it also has reverse lights. This means the vehicle should be roadworthy, but the last thing it needs is a horn. I'm pressing H, and there is no horn at all. So I'll press stop. Now, you'll go to My Models right here in the inventory, and you will drag out the working, filtering enabled friendly horn script which is provided. This horn script is right here in the Explorer. You will drag this into the car, but first you will open the car and open the drive seat. If there is anything named horn inside, you will delete that, and then you will drag this horn into the drive seat. So you will press it on the drive seat, like so. This horn is filtering enabled, which means that other players can hear your horn when you press H. Now let's see if it works. Again, press play. Hop it in your car and check if everything works. Press H. The horn works, and it's filtering enabled. We now press stop. If your vehicle follows all the requirements, so it is not a supercar, not a drift car, etc., you will then go into the search bar right here. You will type shadow. If there is anything named shadow, you will press on it and then press delete, as shadows are not allowed, as they only create lag in the game. You will then check if there's anything named propaganda. Or marketplace prompt. And you will delete those as well, as they are unnecessary and they only ruin the experience for others. Now, when everything is done, your slot abides by all the rules, and you have the horn installed, you will open up the View tab again and press Render. Now, you will delete the base plate right here. So you have the exact number of Tri and blocks of this car. You will then click on it, left click. You will set up your camera just like this. You'll go into plugins right here, and you should have Road Defender. If you don't, go back to My Plugins and make sure Road Defender is installed. You will then press on Road Defender, and you will take a screenshot of the whole screen of your Roblox Studio, which should include the virus scan, number of Tri, and the number of FRM blocks, as well as the slot. When done, you will post that into slot verification, and after that, you will right-click right here on your model, press Save to Roblox, name your model, and make sure Allow Copying is on. You can turn it on later if you don't want anyone to take your slot. However, make sure this is enabled when you will be sending me your model. We'll press Submit. This may take a while sometimes. I'll often get stuck on 95%. And right here you will have a link which you will click, and then you will send it to me once your slot is verified. And that is all for how to verify a slot.